Hi friend, we will learn how to add table to our PDF document. We'll be using cell for that. You can see there are in all the columns we have maintained equal width for the cell. And another point is that after printing the rightmost cell, we'll be printing the next cell in the next beginning of the next line. With this knowledge of printing table, we'll use it to take data from MySQL table and display it, or we can even print the marks sheet by taking marks from the table, and in fact we can also print the invoices based on the MySQL data whatever is available. This is our basic template which gives us a blank PDF document. Now in that we'll start with, first we'll set the font. Font we can set to any choice, your choice. You can to a different family also. We'll give bold here because your header will start with. So font is ready. Now we'll say the width. Width will use one array to declare the width, and with the same width we will maintain it. So we'll see that there will be 4 elements because 4 columns we want to use. So let's give 10, now 30, 20 and 30 again. So this is the width of the cell. Now because the header is there, so header should have a different color, so we'll fill a color with a different value now. So we'll say set fill color. RGB value you can change it to anything, 193, 229 and 252. You can change to a different value, RGB value only you have to fade it. Now this is background color is ready. Now we'll go for our cell. You will say cell now first the first column we are writing a first cell of first column, so we'll say this width this array one we are using and its first element, the 0th element we are using. This is the width now. Then we'll say 10 is the height, we'll maintain it constant, directly we have taken. Then the text part is ID because that is what we want to display. Now border we want to display it all the sides. Now then we'll say where the cursor will be after placing the text, so that will be 0, means next to this cell. Next cell will be right of that. Fine. So once it is 0, then alignment of the text is center. Is it to be filled? Yes, so we'll write true. Now that's all. So our first ID is ready. Now what I will do, will copy this, paste it here. So second one I'll make it width as 1. Now 10, this is same, and here I will write it instead of ID we'll say name. So fine, 103. This rest of the thing will be same. ID name, then this will change it to 2. ID names, then class. Let's make it uppercase letter. Okay. Now the last column, ID name class, then we are giving mark. So here the width will fix it as 3, 10, then mark. But here this 0 value will make it, will not keep it, because we don't want this to be next cell to continue to the right, it will be the next line, so we'll make it 1. Okay, that will not be reflected immediately when you write the next cell, that will take its position. Now let me save it. Let's see how it looks. This is the page. I'll just refresh it. You can see the ID, name, class and mark all are come. Now we'll go for our data cell. Header is over. Let's write that here. Header over. So we'll move for our data cell. So here in our data cell, first thing we'll do is we'll change the font style, because in the data cell we want a lower size font. So we'll say set font, same Arial we will maintain. You can change it if you want. Then size is 10. At the top we have, for header we have used 12. Now we have reduced it. Now let's copy one cell and change the values. This will copy it here, put it. So width should be maintained as it is 0. width of the cell, so array value we have taken, so that's why equally will maintain it. Now here we'll say ID is 1 because this is the first record. Now all the sides we are giving border 0, center aligned, and this is false because we don't want now data cells to be filled, so this is fine. So first row, first cell of the data row is over. Now next one, here we will make it 1. Here instead of ID it is the name. You can see this will come below this, so name, you can give any name here. Let me give John Tio. Okay, fine. Then 1 0, that means next cell will continue center aligned, and false. Fine. So now let me just put one more. This will be 2 again. 10 name, then this is class. Now class is which you can write 4, anything you can write 4 1 0 C, but rest of the things are same. Now the mark column, so mark how much he got, the mark in that is, let's say this should change to 3. Here mark is 75. Now 1, here this change will be because it is no more cell to the right of it, so we'll make it 1. So that's all. If you can see, yeah, that's all. We should get the output now. I just saved it. We'll check it up how it looks. Yeah, you can see the one name below class has come, mark. You can observe that the width we have maintained. What is the width of the mark? The same width is maintained. That's why the tabular look has come. Now what we will do, we'll go for next student. So what I will do, I'll just copy till this. I'll write a comment here, next data, or record, you can say. I'll paste it here. So this is not required. Now we need not set the font again. 0 1 ID will be 2. Now John Dio, then we'll say Alex, anything in the name you can change it. Now class is, let's say, is in class 3. Mark, let him give, put the mark, anything you can do it. That's all. Let's save this and refresh. Yeah, you can see the second row is added. Like that, one more row will add. Actually these rows, when you collect the data from the table, this row will come inside the loop. So one row only you have to configure, rest data will be filled while inside the loop. It is same. So IDs, we should change the ID to 3 now. Name is, let us give Ron. Fine. Now class, you can give 5. Mark, let anything you give 59. Fine. So one more row of data is there. Now let's refresh this. Yeah, you can continue like this. So this is the basic of the table. We'll be using this now to collect our data from MySQL database.